All right, here comes the ECOVACS GOAT A3000 Lidar, the robot lawnmower that we have from ECOVACS. Now, this is really cool because could you really set and forget a lawnmower out in your yard? That's an interesting concept to me. I know we do that with the robot vacuums, but it's time to put this to the test and see if this is something that you guys would want to have on your property, doing the work for you while you're sipping Mai Tais at the pool here. Let's put it through its paces, kind of see what it's got, break it all down for you, and then at the end, I'll give you my opinion on if I would use this. I just don't want to get run over. I don't think it can run me over though. All right, let's get into it. So at the heart of the GOAT A3000 Lidar is its revolutionary dual LiDAR navigation system. That's right, 2 LiDAR sensors. One is mounted on the top and has a 360-degree environmental view, so it's kind of like the Eye of Sauron up on top, looking over everything across the Shire. While the other one is forward-facing 3D TOF LiDAR paired with an AI camera, which you can actually see on your app, which is awesome, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Together, they create a highly detailed 3D map of your lawn. This 3D view allows the mower to navigate around trees and garden beds, furniture with laser-like precision, so no more accidental flower massacres or it getting stuck in tight corners or falling off the edge of the earth. In short, it sees your yard the way a self-driving car would, and coming from the EV world, I understand that. So your lawnmower is now smarter than some drivers out there on the road. Now, one of the biggest headaches with traditional robot mowers are the boundary wires, which typically take a long time to set up. You can get tangled up and sometimes one can get cut by accident and then you'd be in trouble. And robot mowers that have RTK navigation are typically hard to install and suffer from signal loss. But the GOAT A3000, no wires are needed. Thanks to its smart auto mapping capabilities, you can just define mowing areas directly on the app. So you'll just walk around your yard once, it learns the boundaries and you're good to go. You can even create multiple mowing zones or restrict areas if there are spots that you don't want the lawnmower to go. And if you have an uneven yard with steep inclines, the A3000 can handle that as well because it can handle slopes up to 27% incline and clear obstacles or barriers up to 4 centimeters tall. So whether that's a rock edge or your patio border, the GOAT just climbs right over it. So it's like a mountain goat of lawn caring, a fitting name, right? I actually thought it was like the greatest of all time acronym, but either way, pretty awesome so far. And one of the things that I like about the GOAT A3000 is the large wheels and the sturdy drive system so it can maintain traction even on tricky surfaces like wet grass or gravel paths. And you can see, the GOAT's coming up and down this lawn right now, and it's not quite as plush as it's been before, but it's actually handling it really nice. You can see the lines in the grass and it's not fully level, so it's kind of handling this lawn pretty easily, to be honest. And if you're worried about the rain, I wouldn't be. The A3000 has an IPX6 waterproof rating, meaning it can handle splashes and rain and even a quick hose down. Now, I probably wouldn't take it out in a torrential downpour, but who's really doing that? And you could just stop it from going out if it was trying to do that automatically. And the body is sleek, sturdy, and designed to withstand the elements, whether it's sun, storm, or a surprise sprinkler attack. The A3000 keeps on going. And our friend here, whose lawn this is, actually said it kind of looks like a little BMW i-Series out there. So it's actually well designed, looks pretty cool, and so far so good on its actual performance. Now let's talk about cutting power. The GOAT A3000 features a 32-volt high-powered motor and an advanced gap-free dual blade system. So that means up to 400 square meters per hour of mowing efficiency, 80% more power than previous generations, and 33% faster blade rotation speed. That adds up to a carpet-like finish that would make a golf course greenkeeper jealous. And it's definitely quieter than a greenkeeper mowing. So if you had this out on a golf course, you couldn't even hear it. I can barely tell what's going on back there, and that makes it really nice. If you want to lawn mow at night, for example, this thing could just go out and do the work at night and not bother your neighbors. The GOAT A3000 also includes ECOVACS zero-edge cutting modes to minimize uncut grass, so it can precisely handle different lawn edges, reducing the need for manual trimming. One is boundary edges, which cuts to the lawn's exact edge by driving directly along the boundaries. Another is walls and barriers, which maintains an optimal, precise distance for neat edges without collision. And a third is drop-off edges, which automatically maintains a safe distance from things like cliffs and pools to eliminate accidental risks. And it runs pretty smooth. I think it's going about 0.7 meters per second right now, so it's not like a speed demon, but fast enough to cover a lot of ground without missing a beat. And since no one likes waiting around, especially for batteries to charge, the A3000 comes with a robust 5,000 milliamp hour battery that charges fully in just 45 45 minutes. That means less downtime and more mowing. So on a full charge, it can cover up to 500 square meters, more than enough for most residential lawns. And if it runs low, it automatically returns to its charging base and resumes where it left off. And I've seen that in action, and it's pretty impressive because I didn't think there'd be any way that this could go out and mow half or all of your lawn and then go back and charge in 45 minutes and keep on trucking. That's pretty impressive and something that, you know, my kids wouldn't do. They just quit and go and play video games. And I don't even need to be up there with the A3000 because I'm not really doing anything. So I decided to come down here and sit by the pool, knowing that I have full control over the unit inside the ECOVACS home app. So from your phone, you can set and adjust mowing schedules, which is obviously nice. You can define and modify the cutting zones, as we were talking about before. You can track the mower's location and progress, and you can actually even see the camera on the front of it, which I think is one of the coolest features. And lastly, you can adjust the cutting height anywhere between 3 and 9 centimeters in precise 1 centimeter increments, so you can give your lawn that low buzz cut for a clean summer look, or maybe let it grow a little longer for that lush spring aesthetic. No problem, you can do either one of those in the home app. Now the A3000 is also equipped with advanced safety features, but we probably should head back up there to check those out. So we've already said it avoids obstacles, but it also has sensors that detect people, pets, and objects in real time and adjust its path instantly. Thou shalt not pass. See, I'm as strong as Gandalf. Went right around me. So yeah, it's not gonna hit you, it's not gonna hit your pets, things in the yard, etc. Very unfazed by me getting in the way. The A3000 also comes with an anti-theft GPS tracking system and a built-in alarm system, so even if someone tries to steal your robot, you'll know exactly where to find it. And the A3000 Lidar is also backed by a 2-year warranty, so you can trust that it's built to last. So now my thoughts on the A3000. I think this would actually be quite good for a lot of people that have a pretty good sized lawn, specifically those maybe in the Midwest or South that have a lot of rain, and you're talking about 2 or 3 times a week you have to mow your lawn. If you want something to set and forget and just let it go and never have to worry about your lawn being overgrown, then I think the A3000 would be great for you. Now, if you have a smaller lawn, for example, or we're in California where it doesn't rain as much, would you need it for once a week mowing? And I guess probably still it'd be a good idea because we actually mowed a couple of our friends' lawns and it was pretty quick. I mean, I think it finished in like 10 or 15 minutes. So, you know, to have it on the side of your house to come out and just mow a small area would be pretty convenient as well. Now, I don't have a lawn, so that's why I'm at other people's houses. And if I did, I would probably consider something like this because it can only be therapy to mow your lawn for so long or for a certain size lawn that you have. Like I know my dad, for example, has a giant riding lawnmower, and if he had something like this out there mowing the grass, maybe he's got more time to get out under the golf course or maybe drop down to the pool here. But it's pretty cool that this lawn has been fully mowed in the time it took us to shoot this video here, and it looks pretty good. You can see the nice up and down stripes going down there. It looks like it's a Major League Baseball field. Maybe the water guy needs to work on getting it a little greener, but that's not something that the mower handles. But at the end of the day, there's no boundary wires, very minimal effort, and just a beautiful, consistent lawn week after week. Perfect for busy professionals, tech lovers, or anyone who just wants their weekends back. So if you're ready to take your lawn game to the next level, check out the links in the description below to learn more about the GOAT A3000 Lidar and see how it can transform both your lawn and your life. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions or if the GOAT A3000 is something that you're going to consider. And don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.